Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. The Tesla and Rivian lawsuit is getting hotter with each passing day. More news has come upon the case as the judge decided to throw out the misappropriation of trade secrets claimed by Rivian. He also did not dismiss the claims by Tesla that Rivian had been poaching employees from the company. All this started back in July when Tesla sued Rivian on the basis that a huge number of employees were leaving Tesla and going to work for Rivian. Elon Musk called the whole situation a very wrong and risky thing to do. Even though a large number of people were not being poached by Rivian, it was still large enough to cause major harm to Tesla. One case was that of Tammy Pascal, the ex-senior staffing manager at Tesla, who admitted to having taken over 10 confidential and proprietary files from the system at Tesla. The information thus obtained would allow Rivian to approach the most highly performing and beneficial employees of Tesla. Tesla has always been very welcoming and open with its information, such as patents. The aim behind this is to further push the transition towards sustainable energy. Nevertheless, Mr. Musk has come forward to say that this is not the same when it comes to poaching employees. Almost 178 former Tesla employees have started to work with Rivian, as claimed by the complaint filed in July. There are mixed public sentiments about the case, as many believe Tesla is being a little too dramatic about the situation. However, many people feel that Tesla is doing the right thing and Rivian is clearly at fault here. It is not yet decided how much Rivian will have to pay Tesla in damages if it is actually found guilty of the charges. The opposite is also not yet known. Morgan Stanley believes that the prospects of Tesla's Cybertruck production seems to be very optimistic. The investment company has released a forecast that Tesla will be producing almost 100,000 Cybertrucks in 2025. 1,000 units will be made in 2021, 20,000 in 2022, and 50,000 in 2023. In 2025, this figure will reach nearly 100,000 units. Even though the Morgan Stanley figures are very optimistic, many think that the actual ones might be significantly higher than this. Morgan Stanley seems to have forgotten a very important factor, that is, the actual demand for the new Tesla vehicle. Elon Musk says that the actual figure will be way higher, as there is unprecedented demand for the Cybertruck. The demand will only go higher when the Cybertruck hits the markets and is seen on the roads. According to the 100,000 vehicles per year in 2025 estimates, Tesla will be making almost 2,000 Cybertrucks each week then. It is, however, not stated by Tesla how many trucks it will be able to make. Another thing not known is where else, apart from Gigafactory, will the Cybertruck be made. Tesla may decide to expand the Cybertruck production to other facilities as well. This will be an inevitable thing in the future, keeping in mind the possible enormous demand for the truck. Tesla is very proud of how capable its full self-driving system is. A recent video surfaced from Vietnam where it has been shown to work flawlessly, similar to what we have already seen in crowded places such as the inner-city roads of San Francisco. However, South Asia is now San Francisco when it actually comes down to traffic. Drivers in the West are generally much more observant of all the existing traffic rules, especially compared to their Asian counterparts. Many drivers are often dumbfounded when it comes to dealing with everything going on around them in the streets of Vietnam or India. A Tesla Model X was being driven with the full self-driving activated in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. A huge number of motorcycles swarmed the vehicle, sometimes getting really close to it. All of those vehicles could be seen on the screen of the Model X. The Model X was moving at a minimal speed of 3.7 miles per hour in the thick traffic. After struggling for some time, the full self-driving system asked the driver to engage the manual overdrive, as it could not manage to be driven on its own. It shows there is a high degree of safety kept in mind when full self-driving is on, since it was able to determine where it could not work anymore. The V3-62 supercharger project by Tesla in Santa Monica has gone through a lot of ups and downs lately. It was thought to have been frozen due to the massive housing crisis. The area, which was supposed to be used by Tesla, was being considered for building new apartments and condos. Changes have been made to the plan, and there is still some hope for Tesla to get the supercharger station built. A new agenda was made available on the website of the Santa Monica City Council. The location of the housing scheme will not be the same as the one before. It is being pushed up north from the initial position. The creation of Giga Berlin will lead to an explosion in housing demand for the area, according to a 214-page report by Berlin and Brandenburg Planning Department. As Tesla is planning to start the operations of Giga Berlin in a few months, there will be a need for over 8,000 housing units. The gap will have to be filled very soon. People will need accommodation as soon as 2021 and 2022. There are different numbers of employees expected to get employed by Tesla for Giga Berlin. Some claim the number to be 6,500, some 12,000, and some have even claimed it to be over 40,000. With 40,000 employees, there will be more than 25,000 accommodation units required. A quick action will have to be taken, and Brandenburg Infrastructure Minister has decided to utilize almost 600 hectares of land for residential construction. It will be divided into several areas. 3,300 areas will be used for residential construction, while 286 will be put for commercial use. What everyone is interested in knowing is whether the houses will be built as quickly as Tesla has been building its Gigafactory. No plans have been shared by Tesla as to possible employee accommodation. However, there is a possibility that Tesla may decide to do it anytime soon. Tesla has gotten a lot of praise for its Model 3 all around the world. Recently, it came from Chris Harris of Top Gear. Harris is a very harsh car critic and motor journalist. His position on various vehicles and huge influence exerted on his audience caused his ban from reviewing many a car, including Ferraris and Lamborghinis. However, when making a list of the best electric vehicles to buy, he praised the Tesla Model 3 as a very good contender. Tesla Model 3 has not always been a favorite of Mr. Harris or Top Gear. It was back in 2019 that he reviewed Tesla Model 3, stating that it did not appeal much to him. This made Elon Musk come in a slight tussle with Top Gear. However, the Model 3 has come a long way from where it was and fixed the quality problems as mentioned by Mr. Harris. This is one of the reasons it's now one of his most highly recommended vehicles. It's being speculated that this will boost the sales of the Model 3 due to the high amount of influence Mr. Harris has in the European car markets, especially in the UK. The Tesla Model 3 is not just popular in China and Europe, but also all over the world. It has claimed the top positions in international sales. In such a fast-paced growing EV sector, the Model 3 has taken the top place among a total of 270,000 electric vehicles. The Tesla model is often given the credit of being a catalyst of change towards electric vehicles. It is the best-selling Tesla in terms of sales percentage. This number will only grow as the German Tesla factory will make Model 3s too. Tesla is also planning to establish a production facility in India. For the price of it, the Model 3 has a lot to offer. This makes it an extremely valuable purchase. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.